सेज विश्वविद्यालय की एग्जीक्यूटिव डायरेक्टर साक्षी अग्रवाल ने अंतर्राष्ट्रीय वेबिनार में आधुनिक शिक्षा पद्धति और कार्यप्रणाली पर विचार साझा किए। उन्होंने कोरोना के दौर में और बाद में भारत एवं एशिया के देशों में एजुकेशन मेथड्स में बदलाव लाने के बारे में बताया। इनमें ऑनलाइन एजुकेशन की उपयोगिता बढ़ेगी, साथ ही स्मार्ट क्लासेस आधारित भविष्य की संभावनाओं पर प्रकाश डाला।
So my next question, so this question has been focused more on the teachers and the teaching and learning. But from the university's operations point of view or the marketing point of view, has there any, obviously everybody has had to move to the online space in terms of marketing or rather increase their budgets on online and reduce it on offline. But has there been any analysis done into what were the results or how has the ROI been or what is the kind of impressions that have been made online versus offline marketing strategies? If Ms. Rubina and Sakshi can take this up.
Surely. So, as regarding your previous question, also, I just wanted to add one point.
Sure.
It's that all the challenges that the two gentlemen shared are true, and we are also facing them. One additional challenge that I think we're facing is a lot of our students came from outside MP, and when they came from outside MP, maybe if they're from North India or South India, they had some internet issues. So
Right.
with online, your internet connectivity should be very good. But these students were from an area where it was not much high speed. And even when the teacher used to give the sessions online, the students would have to keep their videos closed or have to keep have to go
Right.
out and come back. So I think in a whole, if we want to move towards online education, we really need to improve this internet connectivity and provide it at a very low budget cost, probably, or free for education institutes, so that we can utilize it to the fullest if you're moving towards a digital education system. And keeping in mind your second question, can you repeat? I'm sorry, can you
Right.
repeat?
So the question was, has there any analysis that's been done so far as to your comparing your online strategies versus offline strategies, marketing strategies? Has there any analysis or research been done so far?
Marketing strategies,
Yes.
marketing as in to get more students.
Yes, as well as the brand from the branding standpoint, because say usually big universities, large universities tend to go towards the say hoardings or newspapers, etc. Have you
Right.
seen any difference, and what has been different in terms of that this year?
No, definitely. Being in Bhopal, I know that a lot of people were engaged into print media,
Hmm.
and with this, and all of them are very scared if they have newspaper delivered at their home, and if they touch them, who touches them, and everything. So, of course, the digital promotion has increased. If you talk about the rates also, then we are doing promotions on a lot of portals, and all of them have been very good, particularly because of the insights that they give. Right now, even when people, I think this coronavirus is the first thing that I took after like 23rd March, Bhopal went on lockdown, and on 23rd, like on 22nd of March, we took a 21st of March, because it was a Saturday, we took a meeting of all the staff members and the teaching members and everyone, and I had to motivate them that coronavirus is an opportunity in disguise for education. Right, there was a need of this disruption and the digital inclusion in our studies, which was very difficult when the other option is available, right, to move on. But when the other we were forced to go into this option, but the way Sage University and our Sage International schools and colleges have been adapting this technology has been really good. And even the marketing point of view, it has been improved, and also from the point of view of attendance in classes, it has improved. When the senior batches probably were not that keen on coming to the actual class, but they're attending all the online classes that are being conducted. So we have seen growth, even of course marketing, yes, one perspective, but also in the attendance of students in classes.
Right. I think that's a brilliant point that you told, that we were forced into adapting this, and we did it. That's surprisingly well, actually. We did it. Whether we like it or not, we have done it. That's a brilliant point. Thank you so much for your perspective. Okay. Um, Sure. I think the next question is about the entire process and keeping that as a perspective. Say moving the entire academic and the logistical process from offline to online is a logistical nightmare, right? Which all institutes may not be able to afford. I think someone did bring this up quite some time ago. I think Sakshi brought this up that it's not possible to take online to the remotest of the places in India. So, but we have to try. In the given the situation, we have to try. So, where and how can they seek help in terms of this? I think if Sakshi you can throw some light on this.
Well, definitely. As I mentioned previous, also we need help, or we cannot do it alone, right? There are a lot of people that work together to provide an ecosystem to the society. So it's about the education institutes. We will do the academic excellence and provide whatever we can. But for the infrastructure part, to take it to the rural areas, we need government intervention also in it, and because they will, interact with the telecom. Companies to set up their base there and provide. So I think that will really help. So this through this platform, probably, if anyone out there is listening, and of course we need to work on it, right? Because what we have seen during this will not end. I Someone from the chat also was talking about blended learning.
Right.
So blended learning will happen. Like, we are working on it. Like, face to face, if the lecture is happening and if a person is not able to attend because of probably he is in an accident and he's at home, not able to come to class, of course he can or she should have the option available to attend online classes at the same time when his or her friends are having face to face classes. So I think it is needed. It is the need of the hour, and this is the time to move forward, because also there was a poll just happened where offline and online exams. So from my perspectives, offline exams will never lose their importance, never. Because even when, if you see the one of best universities, like if Harvard University, so I did a course with them in 2017, right? It was an online course, but I had to come to Delhi to give the final exam, which weighted 50%, right? Because in online you cannot judge if the person is himself giving the paper and nothing else is opened. Of course you can lock the screen and there are a lot of ways, but actually coming to a center and giving the examination will never lose its importance. And similarly, as Pratham previously said, that universities face-to-face learning is very much important to give a whole experience of the campus life. It's not just online, it's about the campus life, which people will remember more than their degrees. So I think in all, we have to be very when we talk, we have to be very focused on how do we empower each and every person of India to do it, not just the urban states, right? So, and I think Ashoka is also doing it very nicely. Being in Sonipat also, they have doing a lot of tie-ups and everything. So I think all of this collaborative, even I was in a recent conference with Sahil Agrawal, Kamlesh sir. So he also is a very bright young man who wants to, get an integrated kind of learning for everyone. And we've been interacting to do something on a larger scale. So these universities also have to come together to share the resources and share their knowledge on how to move forward with this. So I
Right.
think that will happen. An integrated approach will happen.
Right, right. That's true. I think the entire, though there is a delay, but it's just that it's a deferred process now. That's true. My next question, I would like to direct it towards Ms. Sakshi. In terms of, I want to address the placement scenario right now. This global shutdown has seen that, many companies have started rescinding their offers to freshers or in terms of internships as well. Even, I saw a lot of my IIT and IIM friends losing out on their internship opportunities. So how will the placement scenario change post-COVID? What will be the USPs that they will use?
Sure. Thank you for asking this question. A lot of students have been thinking about this and a little scared also on thinking about what their future will be. But when I talk about my group, because if we talk about Sage Group, we have two universities, one in Indore and Bhopal, and we have two schools also. But we also have engineering colleges and pharmacy colleges, MBA colleges, right? We have been in the industry for past 18 to 20 years. And in all, we have more than 18,000 students currently studying with us. So when we talk about placements, we have had placement companies come and recruit our students during lockdown also. Four companies have come down, and recently the news was published in yesterday's newspaper also. So I think the placement cell is trying their hardest to let companies know what is the additional skill that their students providing. I would request every student here to have some kind of skill. This also Indra Nui said in an interview that she took, where she said that in today's world we need to be very particular in particular skill and be best at it, right? Because I am seeing, like, I deal with marketing people from real estate also, that other industry, and I, like, talk to the VCs and the senior professors and everyone from the university education cycle also. So I think that all of us, the placements for MBA students also, everyone, be it HR or be it anything, it has to be very skill based. So I would recommend and motivate everyone that though you are learning from the university, do also provide online courses. Learn from them because they provide a particular skill to you. In a very short period of time, it can be self-paced and everything. So I think these blended learning, as the Kamlesh sir said, that we need to work on it. And if we do it, it is possible that placements might become more competitive this time, but it will eventually, after 1 year, I think things will improve, and students don't have to be scared or anything or panic at all.
Right.
Thank you so much. It has been all the valuable insights. All the insights have been really valuable, and the information that you've shared. And we look forward to connecting with you again. And thank you so much.
Thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you.
Thank you everyone.
And thanks to all the other panelists. Thank you so much.